He froze the second he heard it, soft scratching, almost lost in the quiet of the night. His hand grabbed the doorknob and threw the door open, his heart beating fast. There, on the old welcome mat, lay a cat, small, dirty, shaking so hard he thought it might fall apart. Its fur stuck to its thin body, covered with dust and something dark. A torn collar hung loose around its neck, and his stomach turned when he saw the little piece of paper tied to it. He dropped to his knees, his fingers shaking as he reached out. The cat flinched but didn't run, its big eyes looking into his, almost begging. He untied the note, opened it carefully. And then he read, "Please take care of her. I can't anymore." His breath caught. The words blurred through sudden tears. He carried the cat inside, his hands still shaking, the note heavy in his pocket. The door shut behind him with a dull sound, and the silence of his apartment suddenly felt sharp, almost cold. He set the cat down, watching it shrink into a corner, its tiny body pressed tight against the wall. Kneeling, he reached for it, but it hissed weakly and scratched at his hand before pulling away. His chest ached. He could see now how skinny it was, ribs showing through dirty fur, a small cut above its eye. He got a damp cloth, his voice low as he spoke to it, though his words cracked. It took everything in him not to cry as he cleaned its fur. Each flinch and scratch felt like a quiet reminder that someone else had given up, and he wouldn't. He woke in the middle of the night, feeling a faint weight at his feet. Blinking in the dim light, he saw it, the cat, curled up by his toes, its body rising and falling softly with each breath. For the first time, its eyes met his without fear. They weren't dull anymore. They seemed to look right at him, calm and steady. Something inside him relaxed. Carefully, he whispered, almost afraid to ruin the moment. When he reached down, it didn't pull away. Instead, it let out a small, rough purr. He found himself smiling, even laughing when it clumsily batted at his sleeve. The note flashed in his mind, and he wondered about the person who'd written it, and how much it must have hurt to let this little soul go. The cat grew stronger each day, its fur softer, its eyes brighter, until the apartment didn't feel so empty anymore. He started noticing how its little paws followed him from room to room, how its meows greeted him at the door. One evening, as it curled in his lap, he finally spoke its name out loud, simple, quiet, but it made the cat lift its head as if it already knew. He took the note and put it in a small frame on the wall. Not as a scar, but as proof that some endings can become beginnings. Stroking its fur, he leaned closer and whispered, "You'll never feel alone again. Not while I'm here." One soft morning, he sat by the window with the cat warm and still in his lap. Sunlight touched the framed note on the wall, and his eyes stayed on it. Slowly, he picked up a blank piece of paper and a pen. His hand hovered before he began to write, the words simple, "Thank you for giving her to me. She saved me too." He slid the new note behind the old one in the frame, his fingers trembling a little. Stroking the cat's fur, he felt a quiet tear roll down his cheek, not from sadness, but from thanks. With a small smile, he held the cat close, his heart finally full.